Hello! It's problem of the day, number 32. So let's take the algebra out of the toy box. Well, Tom, Dick and Harry work packing toys. When just Tom and Dick are working on them, it takes them 36 minutes. So we've got Tom and Dick are working at the job, and it takes them 36 minutes. Okay, and it takes them to do the job. So to get one job done, whatever it is, that's 36 minutes of Tom plus 36 minutes of Dick, and that gets the job done. Gets one job done. And similarly, when Dick and Harry work, there's 45 minutes of Dick plus 45 minutes of Harry. That gets the job done. And when it takes 60 minutes of Harry plus 60 minutes of Tom for them to get the job done. So we've now got 3 equations. So we've got 3 simultaneous equations with 3 unknowns. Now we can solve simultaneous equations by using either the substitution method or the elimination method. But I prefer, if I can, to use the elimination method if possible. So I've spotted if you multiply equation 1 by 5, so let's do 5 times equation 1, that gives me 180t plus 180d equals 5. And if I do 4 times equation 2, that gives me 180d plus 180h, that equals 4. And if I do 3 times equation 3, that gives me 180h plus 180t, that gives me 3. And that's just rename these equations 1 dash, our new improved versions, 2 dashed and 3 dashed. This should make it easy to work it out. So I'm going to use equation 1 dashed and 2 dashed to make a new equation. So let's take 1 dashed and take away 2 dashed, and that gives me 1 dash take away 2 dash. That gets rid of the d, so I'm left with 180t minus 180h, and that equals 1. And that's my new equation. I'm going to call it 4. And I'm going to use that new equation now, equation 4, and use it with 3 dashed. And I see if I take 3 dashed and I add 4, 3 dash and add 4, it cancels the h's. So I'm left with 360t equals 4. And I just simplify that to make t equals 4 over 360. And because everything's all 180, I'm going to change that to t equals 2 over 180. So we put t equals 2 over 180 into, say, equation 1 dashed y naught, and that gives us 180, lots of whatever t is, that's 2 over 180, plus 180d equals 5. Just simplify that. That gives us 2 plus 180d equals 5, which gives us 180d equals 3, gives us d equals 3 over 180. Well, we're getting there. We are getting there. So we now put our d equals 3 over 180. It's a big one, this. Into 2 dashed. That one there. Let's put. So I've got 180. Lots of d, which is 3 over 180. plus 180 h, that equals 4. Simplifies to 3 plus 180h equals 4. Simplifies to 180h equals 1. Bum, 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 bum. So h equals 1 over 180. So what all this actually means is it takes Harry, he can do one job in 180 minutes. It takes Dick, he can do 3 jobs in 180 minutes. It takes him, so that's one job in 60 minutes. And it takes Tom, he can do 2 jobs in 180 minutes, so he can do the job in 90 minutes on his own. Now we want to find out how long does it take them to do it all together. So let's just put Tom plus Dick plus Harry together. And we want to find how many minutes it takes them to do one job. So let's find how many minutes it takes them to do one job. Now I've found out what Tom, Dick and Harry are, so let's just substitute the numbers we found out. So Tom was 2 over 180. Dick is 3 over 180. And Harry is 1 over 180. And that equals 1. So it gives us M, and that's 6 over 180 equals 1, which gives us M equals 180 over 6, which equals 30. Therefore, dun dun dun, it takes them 30 minutes altogether to fill the required numbers of boxes. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's problem as much as I did, but I don't think that's possible. Well, ta-ta for now.